Welcome to Terraria 1.4.4, Terraria's last update, and we all know that's a lie. For this playthrough, I'll be the buff melee class, and as a bonus, I'll be playing on the new Don't Dig Up seed. Now, here we are at the beginning of our journey in the underworld. Instead of digging down like I usually do, I'll be going up. I had to poke the enemies to death just to progress. Anyway, I just got one shot by lava. I really don't remember lava dealing that much damage, but anywho, I went around and mined some ore. I heard about mimics being in pre-hard mode, so I had to check this suspicious looking chest. Turns out I'm just paranoid. So I set up camp for a moment to collect some thoughts and also collect some new items, although I got a bad reforge on my new sword, so I'm gonna make a new one. I'm trying my best to gather some materials. It's hard out here. I started digging up because if you're so down bad, there's no other way but up. So with this new strategy in mind, I'm actually finding loot. Let's go! Like treasure literally right next to each other, and I'll take that as a huge win. Back home, I started working on my house because I need to slow down my record-breaking speedrun pace. So I organized my stuff because I've had my fair share on losing track of items. Now that I'm back exploring, I started to fight a raven, which is probably a hard mode enemy that is now in pre-hard mode. Who knows? I kept exploring and exploring along with dying and dying that I realized the new quick stack animation is so smooth. Whoa. At this point of playing the game, I'm honestly really struggling on finding out what to do. Coming back to Terraria has always been a little bit tricky. But when in doubt, explore. Oh look, a drippy mushroom costume, 100% original. I tried game ending this jungle slime, which took way too many gravestones to do, and all that for one stinger. I'd say it was worth it. So I explored more to get stronger. It's not much, but little by little, I'll get there. Oh hey, heart crystal. And also a strange obsidian formation. You know, this long rail track is really long. Looking back at my gameplay, I barely even touched the snow biome. This footage that you are seeing right now is quite literally about the only time I ever did. And that's a really interesting fact. I decided that I did enough exploring, so I went back home, made a sick emerald hook, and made a little farm. Then I grinded a bit for jungle materials, so I got a bloody machete. After exploring a crap ton, I finally crafted the Amazon, and my strength really spiked. I started exploring again because what will you do? And I found this cool little biome, if it even is one. Then I found a chest and got bamboozled, even though I could clearly see explosives. Anyway, the boulder hit the guide, so I take that as a win. So another win is I found a lava charm, which is so sick because I rarely get to get these. At home, I made progress on the farm before exploring more and finding chests here and there, so I got to find a double jump, which is a good mobility upgrade. Then after that, I started building my arena before exploring again. Wait, what is that? Why is there a yellow cockatiel? And also, why do goblin scouts spawn here? Anywho, look at all these gem critters. I kinda wish I had a bug net, but enough worrying. Time to fight the king slime. Aha. Are you kidding me? Did it just despawn? I walked way too far. I guess I'm just going to get more stuff now. Probably one of the most useful things I got during this playthrough is the lava charm. It's just that good against the new one-shot lava. Oh, nice, a shroomerang. Okay, here we go again, King Slime. And look at that, I beat him. What the heck is that? Shiboli? Well, I fought another King Slime, and now it's Eye of Cthulhu time! I began fighting that dude, and what is that? An evil presence is watching you. That'll probably cancel out? Wait, it actually spawned? I don't remember being able to fight the same boss simultaneously. Well, I still beat both of them because I'm such a pro gamer. After my victory, I tested out the new effect of the Blood Butcherer, and it's definitely more usable now. And I also started building for an NPC to catch my breath after that intense boss fight. While at it, I tried out a new rooftop style, and I'm kind of proud of it since I always laze out on rooftops because of their difficulty. And I just noticed something. Did they remove the happiness feature? Since the merchant has spawned, I finally got myself a bug net, but I forgot I can't capture these lava stuffs because they're too hot. Oof. So now I started the task of digging to the surface. On the way, I found a pixie and it led me to a trapped chest. Anyway, here are 3 golden chests, very close to each other. Sheesh. Oh my days. I'm such an idiot. Earlier, I mined this river of lava because I thought it would despawn, but looks like I was wrong. It kept flowing down. Honestly, I thought those random breaking noises were nothing to worry about, and would you look at that? The wall of flesh spawned. Bro, you literally can't make this up. So I quickly dealt with that before exploring again. Yeah, it's all exploring now. Oh, I just remembered something. Since these crimson caves lead to the surface, I can use that to get up there. Now that I'm heading towards the surface, I'm really curious as to what it looks like. Anywho, the surface is so scary because there's a perpetual nighttime, and I think the spawn rate is like really big. I died, and when I was passing by Cruisin, I made it a little arena for the brain to use later. I went up to the surface again, and the trees have no loot at all. I'll have to power up a bit before exploring more. So now, it's time for the next boss fight, and well, I got destroyed. At least I got to try out this new revamped rotted fork. Not gonna lie, it's got some good damage. Since I'm about to take Noel's, I found the brain again. I'd say probably one of the MVPs is the new rotted fork because it pierces. Hold on, is that a goblin army? That's fine, it's not like they're gonna spawn here or anything. Why is there a goblin sorcerer? Forget that, I lost again. Anyway, time to face the goblin army, and sheesh, this is oddly satisfying. After a while of battle, I beat the goblin army, and then I made the meatball, and I think they also buffed it. So I went on a journey to find some bait and also the goblin tinkerer. Oh hey, a pixie. Oh, and another one? Wait, did they just lead me to the same chest? This is totally unintentional, but using the hunter potion to find the goblin actually made me find some good bait as well. I spent a long time searching for the dude, but I got unlucky and now I'm out of hunter potions. I now began fishing, then I got bored of fishing. And well, would you look at that? How convenient. The only time I wasn't searching for the dude, he showed up. Back at home, I made some more NPC housing, and I'm already calling it. I'm going to make so many of these. Now here I am, on my way to fish, and how is it raining underground? Okay, let's not question video game logic. I was fishing again at the cave and desert, but also the Crimson because I really wanted some good potions. I fished for so long that I got the Joja Cola from the Stardew Valley. So I went ahead and purified the Joja Cola, and oh, it's a Junimo. It's so cool to see both of my favorite games collab. Anyway, I just can't take an L after losing to the brain so much. I challenged it one more time, and finally, I beat the brain. Now, I'm exploring the underworld, and is that a mimic? Oh yeah, it is. It's good to know that I actually wasn't paranoid. By the way, the mimic dropped garbage loot. Dude, I just realized that I don't even have max hearts yet. Well, time to go find them. Yay. At full hearts, I mined some hellstone, and then I crafted molten armor. Then finally, the lava-proof bug net. Let's go. I needed some more bars, so I collected more obsidian and ore. Then I crafted the new and improved volcano, and it's so satisfying to use. Also, I just noticed something. Are those sparks from Hellstone? Next, I explored the jungle to find some loot, and so I crafted the blade of grass, and whoa, no way, they revamped it, so now it shoots projectiles that go through walls. Still in the jungle, I started preparing for the queen bee boss fight. Then I started fighting the queen bee, and it was way too easy. With the new materials, I created the new weapon, Hive 5. It's a nice pun and also a good weapon. Now, I'm prepared for the next fight, which is Skeletron, but first, I made a house on the surface, and while doing that, I made a discovery. I guess you can die from going too high now. Man, the surface Crimson enemies are still so hard to deal with, even if I'm like this strong. At the dungeon, I prepared the arena and managed to stay alive with this absurd spawn rate on the surface thanks to that wall I built. Okay, beating Skeletron. It was way too easy. I think I should have set this to master mode, to be honest. Anyway, now that I'm exploring the dungeon, why is it so red? And also, what the heck is that bouncing chest? Is it a mimic? Oh, it's a slime. I don't know what to believe anymore. I explored the dungeon for a long time trying to find the Muramasa, but I found the Blue Moon, and when I tried it out, it's actually pretty viable. I also found the bubble gun. Since when did they make it pre-hard mode? After that, I finally got the Muramasa, which is the final piece to creating the Knight's Edge. Before that, I got back and organized my stuff like usual. Holy! The new Knight's Edge is actually so cool and strong. Back then, I thought it was a bit out of place considering the aesthetic of the game, but now that I'm seeing it, I take it back. When I reforged it, I got the legendary prefix and it actually increases the size of the wave. That's a neat little fact. Moving on, I took on the new and improved Old One's army and man, it definitely feels the same, but it's for sure a lot more quality of life. I started exploring the underworld again, then I discovered the Unholy Trident. Isn't this a hard mode weapon turned into a pre-hard mode one? Along with that, I also found the Dark Lance, and they slightly changed it too, but I won't be using it since the Knight's Edge is way too OP. As a little side quest, I went to get lava waders and grinded a bit for the obsidian rose, which is apparently required to make the lava waders now. Then I started fishing for ocean crates for the water walking boots. Unfortunately, I didn't get it, so maybe next time. Now, I needed a void bag, so I beat the brain again, and holy, it was satisfying. Then I built a couple of houses, and afterward, I explored for water walking boots, but I stumbled upon a magic dagger instead, and isn't it also a hard mode weapon turned into a pre-hard mode one? Anyway, I headed to the underground desert to find some amber for crate potions. Yeah, okay, is that a falling sand trap? At home, I figured out that you can buy teleporters in pre-hard mode now. Okay, time to improve the farm. Earlier, I found this magic conch and I am so grateful for it. Now I don't have to walk through the surface, and let me tell you, that would have been annoying. I was fishing again, and this time I really tried getting ocean crates. But just how rare are they? I've been at it for ages. Yeah. Anyway, I took an L, but as I was about to fight the wall of flesh, I guess it's blood moon time, so I finished that, and finally, it's time to fight the last boss of pre-hard mode. Here we go. Now that I'm near the end, I've realized how much I love this game. To just genuinely enjoy a game after feeling apathy towards games in general, it's definitely something I've missed. Also, that wall of flesh fight was for sure easy. And with that, our pre-hard mode journey has finally come to a close. Thank you, and bye.